web series. I'm Tone, and today we got the hands of the week. Another session at the Brook in New Hampshire, 2-5-10. Some hands, there were no straddle, but for the most part, we had the straddle on. Let's jump right into it. Hand 1, under the gun, opens 15. We look down at a couple of ducks, deuce of clubs, deuce of diamonds. We throw in a call for 15. Folds to the big blind. He makes it 85. It folds to us. We're always calling here. We're completing the action. We're gonna see if we can spike a little duck. The guy in the big blind, he's a wreck. He's not a pro. I've played with him for years and years, so kind of have a good sense of where he is usually. We get a flop of jack of diamonds, 9 of hearts, 4 of spades. He checks, we elect to check back. I know a lot of people are saying, he has ace-king, like, bet to protect. Like, we're fine being in position and seeing a turn card. Turns the jack of hearts. Love the card. He either has quad jacks or we're still ahead. He checks again. So now we really think we have the best hand, and we throw out 150, and he calls. We don't have a heart in our hand, so he could be on some hearts. We could be in big trouble. We're going to see what happens on the river. River is a 6 of clubs. Changes absolutely nothing. He bets 250. This is a spot when you're kind of just like, I should fold, but we unblock the hearts, queen 10, ace king of hearts, like literally everything. The way he played this, he never has aces, he never has kings, he never has queens. Like, we just throw in a call, and he shows pocket 9s.
Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah, this is like one of those hands you're just like, what the hell am I doing? Literally never, ever, 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 ever put him on pocket 9s here. That's just one hand that you look at yourself and say, wow, my parents were right. I should have used my degree. All right, so that was a bad one to start the session off. Hand number 2, we open under the gun, king jack of hearts, 230. Straddles on. It folds to the pro who straddles, and he calls. He like never folds his straddle. We get a flop of 9 of hearts, 6 of clubs, ace of diamonds. We got backdoor hearts, backdoor straight draws, and the ace is great for us, especially under the gun range. He checks. We bet 30. He calls. Turn is the king of diamonds. He checks. We check. We have showdown value now, and if he has an ace, we're behind, and pot control also. River's a queen of clubs, and he leads out 80. I really wish I folded here. I know we beat like the 7-8s, the 5-7s, maybe some wonky hands. He's turned into a bluff. We look kind of weak checking the turn. We throw in a call, and he shows queen 9 offsuit. That one was tilting. So yeah, this session's not going our way. Let's jump into hand number 3. The straddle is on. Under the gun 1 opens to 30. We look down at ace 8 of hearts. We're going to call. Folds to the straddle, the pro, he also calls. So 3 to a flop. We get a flop of 5 of spades, deuce of hearts, 8 of spades. Great flop for us. We have top pair, top kicker. We have backdoor flush and position. So we're going to bet 50 bucks. Straddle raises us to 125. Under the gun 1 gets out of the way, and we're just always calling here, literally 0 fold. Turns a deuce of diamonds, pairing the board. Don't hate it, don't love it. Would have liked a little bit of a heart or something, but doesn't really help us at all, actually. I know people think that like it makes 2 pair on the board, but if he had 8-5, we're still behind, and if he had any kind of deuce, we're just dead now. If he had like a deuce, ace of spades or something. He leads out 200, but still way too strong to fold. We're going to call. River's a 5 of clubs. He checks, and we're just happy to check back and see what happens. He said he had king 8 off, and we finally win one. That's like the one hand out of 3 that we won all session. And those are the hands of the week. We ended up losing 1870 in that session. I was very sad. I know, I hear children crying right now. Tone's on a bad run. Everyone's sad about it. But we're not going to leave you guys off on some negative stuff. positivity. Underdog Poker Apparel. People keep saying to me, I got this a few times from different people, hey man, Underdog Poker, what is that? I've seen hoodies and hats, and like, do you guys run a game? And I'm like, run a game? Like, yeah, Wednesdays, pizza and snacks, we play Monopoly, we tell bad beat stories, you know. No, we don't run a game. It's just a brand. But please subscribe, comment, tell me if you hate a hand, tell me if you love a hand, tell me if you're on a bad run, a good run. Let's just talk it up. Thank you guys for the support. We'll see you next week.
Underdog Poker.